everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Ashley, and today's look is inspired by the Super Bowl. I have the Eagles, that's who I'm rooting for, and that's who inspired this look today. If you're rooting for the Patriots, you can just go ahead and exit the channel, but make sure to subscribe before you leave. Don't forget that. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe anyways, even if you're not a Patriots fan. If you want to see how I got this look and you want to see the Eagles fly, make sure to stay tuned. I've already started off by priming my eyelids, and as you can see, I have my eyebrows done. So I'm going to go in with my transition shade. I'm going to use this shade in the top corner from the Artist-Pro palette. I'm going to try to stick to the cooler tone browns today as my transition shades. I'm going to go ahead and put this all in my crease. And for this, I'm just using a Wet n Wild eyeshadow brush. Next, I'm going to take this shade right here. We're going to go with the halo effect, so I'm going to place it in the inner corner and then on the outer V. And then barely connect it through the transition. Then I'm going to go back into that transition shade and blend that all out, just to make sure that we don't get any harsh lines. Then I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on this eye, placing it on the inner corner and blending it out, and then on the outer V. Then I'm going to go in with the shade Water Bearer in the Kathleen Lights ColourPop Collaboration Dream Street. And I'm going to pack that shade on this number 8 BH Cosmetics brush. And I'm going to pack that on the inner corner and the outer V as well. And then I'm going to take a Wet n Wild eyeshadow brush and blend that out. As you can see, it blended out most of the color, so I'm going to go ahead and go back in and just pack more of that color on. Then I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. As you can see, I just went back and forth between steps, like I would pack it on and then blend it out. And that's just because I didn't want the color to be too overwhelming. So now I can go in and actually add a little bit more of the color and just leave it without blending it out so much. Then I'm going to go back in with my transition shade and just get rid of any harsh lines. Next, I'm going to go in with the shade Mermaid Boy, and I'm going to add it towards the center, but not all the way directly in the center. I'm going to save that for a lighter shade. So I'm going to pick up some of that on my brush and then add some Fix Plus. Then I'm going to go ahead and pack that on. And then on this Real Techniques 201 brush, I'm going to take the shade Kaleidoscope right up here and add it to the center of my eye. Oh yes! Oh my god, yes! Give it to me! Look at that! Do you see that pigment? What? Alright, I'm very pleased now. Oh wow, I'm super obsessed with the shade. I'm going to take some more of that shade Mermaid Boy and add it so that I can blend out both of the shimmer shades. I'm also going to go back in with that teal color and just make sure that I deepen up the creases in the inner corner. I also went in with the shade Moony right there, and I highlighted my brow bone and my inner corner. I'm going to start off by priming my face with the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. For foundation, I'm going to use the Amazonian Clay Foundation from Tarte. I'm in the shade Fair Sand, so I'm going to add a little bit to the face. Then I'm going to take this brush from the Tarte Goal Getter set and blend that in. Next, I'll go in with my Tarte Shape Tape. And to blend that in, I'm going to use a beauty blender. I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and use my Laura Mercier translucent powder to set anywhere that I concealed. Then I'm going to use this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder to set the rest of my face. I'm in the shade Warm Light. And for this, I'm just using my IT Cosmetics number 211 brush. And then to contour, I'm going to use my Park Ave Princess from Tarte. This is going to be the bronzer that doesn't have any shimmer in it. It's just the matte color. And I'm going to use this on a Wet n Wild angled brush. And then just to make the skin a little bit more bronzy, I'm going to use my Park Ave Princess. See if you can see that. The Park Ave Princess that has the shimmer in it. And I'm going to use this Real Techniques blush brush. I really like this brush for bronzer because it applies it just in a small coat, so it's not going to be a lot. And the same with blush, which a lot of people don't like blush, so it works perfect. And then for blush, I'm going to use this Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in the shade Rosé Champagne. And I'm also going to use that on a different Real Techniques blush brush. It doesn't have a lot of pigment to it, but it has a little bit of like a sheen. And then for the lower lash line, I'm going to take my transition shade and use it on this number 7 BH Cosmetics brush. And I'm going to blend that all underneath. And then on a Morphe M431, I'm going to use the shade Water Bear and add that more to the outer corner. Then I'm going to take that transition shade and just blend it out a little bit more. Now I'm going to go ahead and dust off my excess powder using this brush from the Tarte Goal Getter set. Highlight, I'm going to use this Makeup Revolution, the Vivid Bake Highlights in the shade Radiant Lights, and I'm going to use that on this Real Techniques brush. This shade looks more lavender in the pan, but it's more holographic when you put it on the face, so I figured that it would match the eye really well. So I'm going to apply that to the tops of my cheekbones, the high points on my forehead, the bridge of my nose, a little bit on the Cupid's bow, and then my chin. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some mascara and fix up my brows, and I'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and set my face with Fix Plus. Then if there's any spots that got like a little bit too much Fix Plus, you can go ahead and use your sponge and kind of press them out. For lipstick, I'm going to go ahead and use the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in the shade Nudist Peach. And because I feel that this lip needs a little something extra, I'm going to use ColourPop's Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Moonchild. It's from the Kathleen Lights collaboration. It's like the perfect nude, and then it has little shimmers in it, but they're not gritty on your lips, so it's perfect. This is the final look. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope you're all rooting for the Eagles as well as I am. Make sure to subscribe down below before you leave, and also leave comments if you like what you see. And if you haven't already, follow me on all my other social media platforms. They are linked as well. Make sure to stay tuned for my next video because I have a hair look inspired by one of my favorite celebrities. So if you want to see that, stay tuned. But it has a lot of shimmer to it. You call her a stripper, that's my ballerina. Zoom in on the eyes, let's go, woofy.